Esther chapter 2, Spiritual Gems and their application. Verse 7. Mordecai had a cousin named Hadassah, that is, Esther, who had no father or mother. The young woman was beautiful and had a lovely figure. As her father and mother died, Mordecai took her as his daughter. Spiritual gem. God's providential care. Application. Esther's situation illustrates God's providential care for the fatherless and motherless. Jehovah is concerned about the vulnerable and provides for them through caring individuals. We too should extend love and support to those in need. Verse 8. When the king's order and his law were heard, and many young women were gathered at the citadel of Susa under Hegai's care, Esther was taken to the king's house under the care of Hegai, the guardian of the women. Spiritual gem. God's timing and preparation. Application. Esther's selection reflects God's timing and preparation. God orchestrates events in our lives for His purpose. We should trust His timing and be prepared to seize opportunities that come our way. Verse 15. When the time came for Esther the daughter of Abihail, the uncle of Mordecai, whom he had adopted as his daughter, to come to the king, she did not ask for anything except what Hegai the king's eunuch, the guardian of the women, recommended. And Esther kept finding favor in the eyes of all those seeing her. Spiritual gem. Wisdom and discretion. Application. Esther's wise and discreet approach in following Hegai's guidance serves as an example. In our decisions, we should seek godly counsel and exercise wisdom. Practicing discernment ensures that our actions bring honor to Jehovah. Verse 17. And the king loved Esther more than all the other women, so she gained more favor and loyal love in his eyes than all the other virgins. And he put the royal crown on her head and declared her queen instead of Vashti. Spiritual gem. God's favor and influence. Application. Esther's favor with the king shows that God's favor can bring unexpected influence. In our service to Jehovah, His favor can open doors and lead to positive outcomes beyond our expectations. Verse 21. In those days, while Mordecai was sitting in the king's gate, Bigthan and Teresh, two of the king's eunuchs who were doorkeepers, became angry and conspired to assassinate King Ahasuerus. Spiritual gem. God's watchful eye. Application. Mordecai's presence at the king's gate demonstrates God's watchful eye on His people. He often positions individuals strategically to fulfill His purpose. We should be attentive to God's leading and opportunities to contribute positively. Verse 23. When the matter was investigated and found to be true, the two were hanged on the stake, and it was written down in the book of the Chronicles in the king's presence. Spiritual gem. Justice and accountability. Application. The punishment of the conspirators illustrates the principle of justice and accountability. God values justice, and we should promote it in our actions and dealings with others.